Hello, welcome to ShrubSMP Season 7. This is Episode 16. I'm over here at the iron farm to get things started, and we have made some improvements since the last episode. So we're going to go over the redstone improvements in the industrial district really quickly before we get on with the meat and potatoes of today's episode, and that is the start of the Dark Castle main structure. What we've done, as you can see here, we previously in the last episode we built this very basic iron farm in which the iron was being collected into just this chest. Now what I've since done is started to add some redstone components to this, and let's go over them really quickly, including the Minecraft 1.21 crafter, of course, to kind of consolidate our collected iron into iron blocks. Now, first of all, every time one of these iron golems meets their demise, two items can potentially come out. A poppy flower and also, of course, iron. So here, there are two basic standard item filters that are put into the hoppers as they come through, and we can see the first one filters out poppies, the second one filters out iron, and over here on this side, the poppies one comes into the chest. We can see there's already plenty of red poppies, which means we now have a supply of red dye. And then the iron goes on to then hit this crafting filter auto crafting system. Our auto crafter is set for an iron block recipe, and once there is enough iron that hits, once all of these 9 slots get filled to match the recipe, it spits out an iron block into this chest. So it's a heck of a lot better to have one double chest of a lot of iron blocks than to have it fill up really quickly with just raw iron. So we've made that little contraption. That'll continue. We'll pretty it up. We'll probably figure out eventually how to cover it and include it into the landscape, but in the meantime, that's what it looks like. The other thing I wanted to show quickly is down here on the other end, I realized that our bamboo farm, while now it's kind of making the blocks associated with the bamboo, it's not actually collecting any bamboo at all. Imagine that, a bamboo farm that doesn't collect bamboo. So what we did is, behind the scenes and underground here, when the flying machine comes from one side to the other, it starts to shoot the bamboo past, and I had previously put up some barricades there. On the ground, we put a collection system under there, and then I thought it'd be kind of a fun thing to have a little bit of motion, a little bit of entertainment here. We definitely are going to keep the Dark Castle having as much motion and as much kind of animation as possible. This is a temporary setup, kind of under the along the side from that back edge all the way around this side underground there is a water stream for that collected bamboo that gets shot backwards, some of the kind of the excess right off the top, a little off the top, as they say, like right off the top. And when it comes around, it then comes up a water column from underneath and gets shot up in the air and down here, and we are collecting it off to the side. So let's give this thing a test and show what actually happens. Alright, so I'm down here with the launching mechanism for this side of the flying machine. We'll send the flying machine off, it'll go to the other side. Eventually, those shot off bamboos will be collected, like right at the end. Now, there has been bamboo that got shot through this opening of that glazed terracotta. Once that flying machine hit there, it was picked up by a detector, by an observer. The observer sent a redstone signal into the collection system underneath. We should be seeing some of the bamboo now getting from the water stream and up here and shot up into the air. So if I just kind of step back and stand here, I realize nothing's happening, which means maybe the minecart got stuck down there or something, so I'll have to go down and investigate. Well, I made my way back behind the flying machine, and if I just kind of break out some of the wall, we go back into the scenes here. Here's some of the redstone, and that's where the signal comes through. Well, the minecart, oh, there it is. Okay, so originally, well, while I'm back here, what happens is that observer sends this redstone signal here and activates right where my crosshair is. That depowered rail right now used to have the minecart on it, and it gets powered temporarily to send the minecart on around. It then hits these minecarts and continues to accelerate, or these rails continues to accelerate and comes around here to be unloaded. This over here is an automatic unloader, and it will then get into this dispenser through these hoppers and start shooting off. There is the aforementioned water stream. For whatever reason, it's stuck right there. So if I kind of go under here and pop that thing out, let's put this all back. And did I just pick up all of the bamboo? I did. I really want this to test, so let's make sure the bamboo is sitting here on the ground. And we go back underneath, and the survey says, we stick the minecart on there, and now to simulate what was really supposed to happen, the flying machine hits here, the observer, blah, blah. There we go, it goes, and it comes around the other side. And that may be my... No, there it goes around. I don't know. You know what? Maybe it was sitting there the whole time, and I didn't realize that I never got it back at the sending station, which is this first bit. But now it's being unloaded. We can see it's one at a time going down there. Can I sneak around it to illustrate? Yes, I can. There it is. Okay, so the bamboo's getting shot out here. And as a matter of fact, since that's happening now, if I can get back there fast enough... Oh, we can do the /home command. Aha! Oh, it is getting nighttime. We have to sleep, but while we are... Oh, there it goes! Okay, we finally... Hey, against the night sky. Isn't that wonderful? So the bamboo's getting shot up in the air, and then it comes here, down there, gets collected into this chest. I like the idea of things flying in the air. This is just a proof of concept, so to speak. It's not going to be like that permanently, but I do like the idea, and I'll probably be incorporating a lot of things flying in the air. This one is just a water stream shooting things up. We can also experiment with slime blocks. Those slime blocks, not only can they take out this bamboo, but they can kind of push items and launch items depending on how you go in Minecraft. So we'll have a lot of fun playing with those types of things as we develop. But in the meantime, that was just a update. We're all caught up to date now on all the upgrades that we've done since last episode, and it's time to get down to business. Now, one of the easiest places to start is kind of using for scale. Like, what's the scale of your building going to be? What's the scale of that main structure? So I'm going to be collecting all of this extra blackstone we have. Tons of blackstone because we know that's what the main part of the tower is going to look like. And we'll do the next little bit in a time lapse in just a moment of kind of getting the base started. You got to start somewhere, like I said, and to do that, we've already outlined here with the blackstone what the base of this central tower feature is going to look like. And as you can see right here, I've kind of outlined that is 11 blocks high. Now, a Minecraft block itself is 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. It's 1 cubic meter, so it's obviously 1 meter tall. And meter is just a little over 3 feet. So I kind of had the idea that it might be about a 30-foot kind of central expanse in this area, which would be just over 9 blocks. So if I go up to 10 and add 11 for what will potentially be a block between floors, this is 11 blocks tall. So really what I'm going to do is we're going to get started and lay out this all around each side and see what it looks like. And in the end, we may go from there. We may tear it all down and do it again. That's one of the beautiful things about Minecraft is you can do this over and over until you like it. So let's get ready to roll into this time lapse and hit these 11 block tall walls. Alright, well, it feels good to have gotten started anyway, and now we got the outline here of the base. I have to really start thinking about which direction. I'm pretty sure at the very least, in each wall, off in each direction, certainly the forward and back direction, we will have different wings, and we'll have to decide where the storage system goes in this layout. To do that, it's going to take a little bit of design. So what I think I'm going to do next as the sun is setting over there is we'll certainly take a nap and then go back to this starter area. Now, of course, my starter area is complete next to spawn, but we did leave off with some of the remembrances, the different seasons past, seasons 1 through 5, and even actually season 6, so season 1 through 6, the different things that I had featured at the end of each world tour, kind of the different milestones, so to speak. And the first one requires that I find myself a Mooshroom Island, and that means a little time for some adventure here. I haven't found one just quite yet, so I might be going off searching for quite some time. So we're going to put all our supplies away. We certainly have a boat, and I think what we'll do... Oh, there goes more iron. We'll head off and head back to spawn, and we'll start our adventure there so that we can mark our way and figure out, if we ever do find one, how to get back and bring a Mooshroom cow back, because that is the first Season 1 remembrance. Alright, so I'm back here at spawn, and we're going to stop by the saloon because I've heard that Vander has restocked all the food, and if we hop on in here... Ah yes, the old favorite song there. It should all be restocked, and that is important because the biome that we're looking for to find this mushroom is quite rare. and we might be out there for quite a long time. We don't want to starve to death, so now that we have plenty of food, we should be able to survive and hopefully find one. It may take quite some time because, like I said, they're definitely rare. We'll be adventuring for who knows how long. We just have to grab our boat and get things going. Well, after going all around the world in many directions and pretty far out, we finally found what we're looking for. Well, at least what we think we're looking for. Oh, look, there's a whole nother island over there. So we are definitely on a Mooshroom Island. Actually, I think it's formally called. Let's pull up the F3 here and see what it says. It says the Mushroom Fields is this biome, and on Mushroom Fields, there are the Mooshroom cows. I don't really see any immediately, so let's kind of check on over here, see if we can find... We only need one, and we're going to have to take it back with us. Oh, here we go. There's a couple right here. Perfect. All right. Yes. So now, which one of you are going to be my new cow? I'm going to have to put you in a boat and drag you away with me. Wait a minute. What's that over there? Hold on. Okay. One thing at a time. We got the mushroom in the boat. I did mention it last episode about how useful leads are now in this version of Minecraft, and I didn't have a chance to demonstrate it. So we're certainly going to make good use of it. To get this cow back, but that would have taken just that little bit of getting a boat up one level would have taken a little redstone and a piston and all kind of, effort just to get him up here. But we're going to get him back to the ocean, and then we'll start heading back to spawn if I can find my bearings and get ourselves over there. But I did just kind of see something off in the distance here. It looks like somebody's been building it. Wow, that actually looks pretty big. I'm gonna... oh no. I was about to say, let's head in a boat. I'm gonna go grab that boat for the time being, and we can swim over there. All right, we'll just swim over there and see what's going on. All right, well, as we get close, I know exactly what's going on. Oh my goodness. Hello. We have found one of the players had been draining an ocean monument. Now, I had done this actually last season when I built a guardian farm, and I swore I'd never do it again because it was just so much work. And as you can see for scale behind me here, they've almost got it done. They're 3/4 of the way done, and now maybe they'll come back and finish it. So whoever has been doing this major project, kudos so far because it looks amazing. What else do we have over here? It looks like just a little base operations, a couple farms over there, and certainly another portal. Oh, I might be able to get here quickly then. Yeah, you never know when you're traveling the world. You might actually, you're out looking for one thing and you find something completely different. Alright, after about 5,000 blocks of hill and dale, dragging this mushroom in this boat, we are just around the corner from my starter base, and we'll just have to drag him up with the boat one more time and get him into the building, where we will then have to set up a little hitching post, I suppose, and then from there, figure out exactly what the, if we can recall, actually, we'll do that. We'll recall. We'll actually go back and do a little flashback to the end of my Season 1 world download, where we saw the original Mooshroom and Mooshie display. But for now, it's time to kind of get this Mooshroom out of the boat. Let me see, can I? Oh yeah, just like that. All I had to do was lead it. All right, so I'm gonna lead this fella upstairs and we'll get him in position and then see about that flashback. All right, so I got Mooshie kind of tied up over here. where we're going to put them is right here at the Season 1 Mooshie end of the platform. The platform area is pretty much this space here, and it should fit right in the corner. So, let's quick check out that flashback. Alright, as we saw there, all we have to do is build up a little platform, and then we will put Mooshie into position and name them so that they can be here in the museum forever. And because we're running a little short on time, I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse this platform, and then we'll end the episode by getting them into position. So let's get that done right now. Alright, so now all that's left to do is to get Mooshie into position, and we can do that by going ahead and grabbing the lead, bringing them up into their platform of honor, and seeing if I can take that back, leave them in there, box them in, and there they are now. Oh, I need a name tag. Be right back. Alright, now all we gotta do is name Mooshie, and there it is. And all is right with the world, at least now that we have our first of the remembrances up here in the museum floor of the starter area. I think that's where we're gonna wrap things up for today. If you enjoyed the video, let me know with a thumbs up like, and if you'd like to follow along, please consider subscribing. But for now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.